Again. Alrighty, boys and girls, today you guys are going to be constructing and proving the 8 lines of symmetry and 1 point of symmetry in a regular octagon. And what I'm going to show you right now is how to construct the regular octagon using a straight edge, protractor, and a writing utensil. Alrighty. Okay, so following our instruction sheet here, step 1 says to make a 135-degree angle on the sheet of paper with the sides of the angle 2 inches apart. So I'm going to put a dot in the center of my protractor, a dot along the edge of the baseline, and now I'm going to count 135 degrees and put a third dot. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135 is right there. So I have 3 dots on my paper, okay? And if I connect those 3 dots, they're going to make a 135-degree angle. But I want my edges of the angle to be 2 inches apart, okay? So I can line up these dots with my straight edge, and I'm going to go from just basically travel 2 inches. And I'm going to do the same thing along here. Now you can see it's farther than 2 inches from this dot to this dot, okay? So I want to line up those 2 points, but then when I make my edge of the angle, only make it 2 inches long, okay? So here it's a 135-degree angle, and both edges of the angle are 2 inches long. And I can check that here. Okay, so that is 2 inches. And this one here is 2 inches. Okay, now you have this other dot out here, but that's okay, or other point. Step 2, using the end of one of your previous line segments as the vertex of your next angle, I'm going to create another 135-degree angle. And to do this, I'm going to place the circle of my protractor on either one of those endpoints to those segments there, okay? So I'll go right here, and then I'm going to line up the baseline of my protractor along that segment there, okay? And now what I can do is, once again, count 135 degrees, okay? So we got 10, 20, 30, up here's 90, 110, 120, 130, 135 is going to be right here, okay? So now I can connect those 2 points once again with 2 inches. All right, so I'm going to travel 2 inches. Okay, and once again, that point there was farther than my 2-inch line segment. And now I'm going to continue to make 135-degree angles, putting my protractor, the circle of my protractor, on the end point of my previous segment. So once again, I've got my circle of the protractor on the end point of my previous segments. I have my baseline of the protractor along the edge of that line segment, and then I just continue to count 135 degrees. 90, 80, 135 is going to be right here. Okay, so now I'm going to connect from this point to that point, once again, 2 inches. All right, and I'm just going to repeat this step over and over and over until I have my regular octagon. (135 degrees). Use your straight edge to connect the 2 points. And you can see this is starting to create a regular octagon. And we will just continue to repeat this step over and over. Okay, and then finally you'll see once there's only one little gap left in your polygon, you can just connect those dots to enclose your regular octagon. Okay, and then you see these additional points outside of the octagon. That's okay. What we have here is every line or side of the octagon is 2 inches, and every angle inside of the octagon is 135 degrees. Okay, so those are all 135 degrees. These are all 2 inches. Don't worry about the points outside of the octagon because we're going to cut this out and follow some more steps. So there you go, and you guys will be doing this in a moment.